Hi everyone, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft with me, Sid, and I've got some plans planned, as explicit as ever, and was talking last episode about the feasibility of actually having a larger build project, so to speak, and I've been thinking about a small-ish castle, and I think this would be a nice little promontory to build it on. Now, one of the things I am going to need is a whole load of stone, absolute buttload of the damn stuff, in fact. And I've had a little play around off camera in a copy of this world just to see what works, get a palette kind of thing, and I think if I can get myself around here, the stone I am probably going to use as my main building material is going to be F3A dolomite, because it's not too dark. Basalt would obviously be way too dark as a main stone. Oh, hello, little gold nugget. Yeah, dolomite would be way too dark, and there's a huge dolomite reserve, well, a mountain of dolomite over here. All handy. Hello, chicken. Well, pheasant. Any? No? No berries for me. So this looks like an interesting area to probably build in. There looks to be also, what's that? Must be some minerals in there that I've not noticed. What are you? Gypsum. Can you use that for anything? It's certainly not Hoojamaflob anyway. Graphite, which is a shame. If it was graphite, I would be a very, very happy bunny indeed. Yeah, that's all gypsum. Oh, might as well dig into the gypsum vein while we're going, because what my intention is to dig in a little bit. Don't you dare turn into something else. You did, didn't you? Diorite and gypsum. Oh, that's shale. Oh, I thought it was, maybe it's higher up then. I was scouting around trying to make sure I could actually get the rocks I liked in the area. Because obviously there's no point, planning to build a castle out of diamond blocks if I haven't got any diamonds, kind of thing. Right, I need to get up then, don't I? Ooh, what are you? Kaolinite. Okay, got plenty of that. Useful to know it's there though, I suppose. Right, so where is my rock? I want rock, and then I'm going to have to make a whole load of it, and then of course I'm going to have to, well, for one, oh god, I need to get higher. There's like a plateau up here, just made of the damn stuff. If I can if I can only get up there. Hup. No, that's not going to play nicely, is it? Sun's already on the way down, and I'm nowhere near to where I want to be. Let's deploy some ladder technology. Here. Well, yeah, here we are. Fairly certain this is the one. No, it's still shale. Oh, maybe it was shale. Maybe I'm getting my rock types muddled. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, especially not in this with so many rock types. So, yeah, you can see we've got this lovely plateau of dark rock just waiting to be mined out by me. And obviously I'm not going to do all the digging on camera because that would be boring and tedious and time consuming, shall we say. Oh, what's that? What's this? Platinum. No use for that whatsoever. Which is a shame. Right, so I am going to, well, I'm going to eat for starters. This piece of mouldy bread. I'm going to just clear a little bit of this, and then I'm going to dig in and make a kind of cave base up here. I'm probably going to need to go and get a barrel of water though, and some other materials which I should have had the foresight to bring with me. But yeah, I will be back in a little while. Okay, so I have got a whole load of dolomite. That entire mountaintop was a mixture of dolomite and shale. So I've started chiseling some brick. I don't know why this and this stack will not combine, and it is driving me absolutely nuts. I'm almost certainly, however, going to need a hell of a lot of chisel to do this. I also need to free some inventory space. And I'm probably going to mix in a few of these. Let me get rid of that diorite, that will do, and you can go up there as well. Now I need my mortar. Mortar. If I were mortar, where would I be? Mortar? No. If I've got any mortar, I may have to make some. Mortar! Oh, I've got some sand. And we've got flux. So I definitely need to clear some more inventory space, don't I? We'll stick the hammer away. And I'm fairly certain it was sand, water and flux to make water. It's a while since I made it, to be honest, so let me go and get a bucket. Blunk. Sand and flux. Yes, it was. It makes 16. So I'm going to need to, well, at least make a stack of this to start off with. And then we can get on and start with a little bit of creativity. Okay, one more stack should do for now. Well, one more thing of things. Okay. I really do need to free up some inventory space still. That didn't help. Ladders. We can get rid of the ladders for now. Do. So yeah, I know this is going to be an interesting project because building anything in TerraFirmaCraft is difficult in the extreme, to say the least. It is that way around. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, so we'll split you 4 ways, and then we'll that weird ass block there. So that's 2 lots of 32. 64, and I've got a stack of these smooth stones as well. So let me just try and make a little bit of sense of, I need to get rid of you lot, a little bit of sense of my inventory, and I will be right back with you. I'll put that chisel away as well for now. Okay, so the area I have decided that I want to build this is up here, because it's reasonably flat, a raised area with a view over the land, and quite expansive. Yeah, the real estate is quite expensive. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is just clear some trees, because obviously trees have no place in my plans. I'm not bothered about the saplings for these willows, because I'm not. I've got loads of willow saplings, more willow saplings than any man should have to reasonably deal with. So we'll just clear off a little bit of this. I'm going to level off a little bit of the land as well. I'm not a big fan of flattening land for builds. I think you know, after Minecraft has gone to the trouble of generating terrain for us, we should, you know, try and honour that terrain and be a little understanding of the terrain, and try and keep not just some of the beauty of the landscape that you get about. Now, I think I probably need silver logs over there as well. I missed. Probably need this one out, wherever you are. Where's his trunk? Trunky, where are you? Oh, here we go. Sometimes finding trunks in some of these trees can be entertaining, to say the least. Now, the other thing I haven't done yet is got a colour palette for the woods, so I will have to have a look at what woods we've got available around us and see what we can find in the way of colour palettes there. But for the time being, I'm just going to stack a few of these logs out the way up here, and we can take those back at a later date. So you want to be there. No, there's a lot of features. I mean, these log piles, I love the log piles in this, because it's just such a natural thing. I wish we had the equivalent in vanilla to a degree, where we could just take the wood and instead of having to stick it into a chest, you know, we can go and stick down a log pile like this and pile your logs up by the things. It just looks nice. Anyway, right. So I think this little kind of valley here would make a natural entry point for the keep, and let's get some of this smooth dolomite. So the gateway is going to be 3 wide, so that to there, and we're going to be 3 so there. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, and then that's 1, 2. So the towers are going to go like this. Is that right? That's the middle, yeah. And then we'll have a bit there, then we'll have 3 and a bit there. And then 1, 2, 3. They're just going to be very simple. Just because we need to get a structure down, and that is a dolomite. I should have. I've got the smooth. I've got another thing of smooth dolomite there. So we'll have like the tower base at this point. I'll probably I'll stick some dirt down there, and then from here we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7 is a good number to go that way. And this way we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, not huge in terms of its frontage, but big enough, I think, is the phrase that I would say. So from there, we're going to go there, and 1, 2, 3. We'll have another tower on this corner. We'll just dig all of that out. And I'm going to mix these rocks up a little bit once I've got this basic structure done. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wall's going to be 3 wide. If that wasn't obvious. What time is it? And then over here we've got pretty much the same kind of concept going on with a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and oh, now we're into fun. Need to fill this in a little bit. As I say, a lot of the problem is going to be the materials are just going to go nowhere. Okay, so let's start mixing up the textures a little bit. 1, 2. Let's just try and get 1, 2, 1. A little bit more out of here. We'll have that one, and this one, and we'll get these mixed up, and it's just to kind of vary. Where's my shale? So it just gives a little teeny bit of variation in the colours, and this is a very dark stone as well, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious with the use of this. So yeah, let's have a look. So if I go 1 and 1 there, I need to take out a little bit more. And probably some more over this side. And this will all hopefully become a little bit more clear what we're up to once we actually get to start playing with some bricks. But I quite like these. Need one more. Damn it. These big bricks, because they've kind of got a feeling of solidity to them. You know, they kind of say, you know, hey, look at me, I'm big and heavy and tough. Which, you know, I think will work well in this design. Oh, I need a shale. Bang. Yeah, so that is kind of the scale of the front wall, and we'll come and do other walls at a later date. But then up here we're going to have this fairly solid section like that. So that's a 3 high, and then we're going to have this, the floor. Luckily I've got lots of these. I haven't made any shale bricks yet. That's one thing, and it's time. Ow, it's time to go sleep quick. So I'll be back in the morning. See you in a moment. Okay, I brought some planks over just to use as temporary scaffold. So this is the top floor, or the floor where this will go. So then we will have the wall, which will be this kind of height. Well, exactly this height actually. So we can fill this in. Now, if you've ever been to an old castle of Norman or Saxon, or actually to be fair, any construction, certainly the more middle-aged style, big, huge, stonking castles that we are all pretty familiar with, I think. What they tended to do was the walls were in fact built hollow, so the actual either side had the nice facing, and then in the middle what they would tend to do is they'd fill them with rubble. So I'm just going to use dirt because I've got lots of that. So that will give us the wall section on this side, and then let me grab my thing here and go. So we're going to have 1, 2. That's going to be a wall. That's right. Where are we? It's amazing just how fast these bricks go. Okay, so that's that, and then that, and bonk bonk, bonk bonk. That needs to come up as well. Oh, I didn't want that. Getting ahead of myself. You are going to be a window, my friend. Right. Now the strength of this, and probably not get a lot of this done this episode, is not going to be in just the plain ordinary building, because let's face facts, this is by any standard a fairly mediocre castle build. And if we were doing this in Minecraft, we'd have normal vanilla Minecraft, we'd have had upside down stairs and stuff. Now, of course, we can't craft upside down stairs, or in fact stairs. We have to chisel stairs in this game, which makes the game entirely different. I'm going to try not to fall because I'd rather not die for obvious reasons. But so we'll have that, and then we'll have the old crenellations going on over here on this tower. Yeah, you can go there, and then we need to just pull a view out like that. And similarly, you like that. I'll worry about that bit a bit later on. Now, of course, I haven't got my chisel on me. I haven't got an easy way down, of course, because I left me bloody ladders behind as well. So I'm going to have to take a little bit of damage. There's no avoiding it. Let's just go and have a little look at this from the front. And normally I would break away at this point and say I'll be back once I've got it done. And that is, to be brutally honest, pretty nondescript. There's not a huge amount going on there. I have got enough, hopefully, to complete the gateway section, however. So let us just try this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, then 1 here. And then 1, 2, 3, and a hub. Oh god, this is going to hurt. Let me me just try that. There we go. And it's starting to look a little bit more castle-like. I've still got those. I do need to make some of these shale rocks so I can intersperse some of this in there. Let's just hop up here and pop you there for a second and go plonk and chop that out. Actually, no, that's wrong. Gimme. This side just goes straight like this, without the overhang, and the reason for that will become apparent. So I'm going to go and grab my chisel. Well, actually, I'm going to make some smooth shale bricks first, and then I'm going to grab my chisel and sleep the night off because it's nearly night time again, and then we'll head back and do a little bit more on this. I'll see you in a while. Okay, so first things first, I have made some shale bricks. So we're going to just introduce a little, swap these up a little bit and introduce a bit of texture into some of these brick portions. You know, it just gives it a little bit of, just a little teeny bit of texture. Not a lot, but a teeny bit. Now the other thing we've brought over is some birch planks, which we can pop in for a floor, and it saves me breaking my neck every time I need to get down here. Now I still haven't got the necessaries to fill in that at the moment, which I just want to get something. I could use that smooth, I suppose, but I'm thinking about it, that may actually be, yeah, that's actually not bad. I'm not disliking that. So I'm conscious that we're running on obviously on a schedule at the moment. So how many of those have I got left? I have got enough. Excellent. So we get our heavy stone floor up there. So I am going to get a bit of variation in these stones put in with the shale, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so final bit for this wall that I want to do is, let me just check, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it's not this bit. I start here, is I want to change this into half slab mode, and we're going to knock you back 2. Yep, we're also going to knock this one back 2. And one of the reasons for this is within the old castles, quite a lot of cases, the walls were seldom actually vertical, because there was an unbelievable amount of pressure and weight in these walls. So what would happen is you would slope the wall ever so slightly. Now we can't obviously get a perfect slope, but we can use the chisel to simulate that, and you'd often have buttresses inside to take the weight of the wall as well, and all sorts of other little architectural devices, but that kind of gives us an effect that I'm looking for. And I think this is where we're going to get quite a lot of fun with this pack, because we can normally we go slab, half slab, slab, half slab, but I only need to do 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and that gives us a much more subtle crenellation, I think, than you would get using full half slabs, because that's actually not obviously a full half slab, which is pretty good. Right, I can stick a torch and stab a torch in there just to prevent unnecessary unwelcome visitors. And then finally, what's the time? Can't see the sun. It's night time. What we would do is repeat that on the far side, and the world will be happy. So I'm going to go quickly sleep, and I'll get that other side of the wall done, and I'll come back and let you see how far we've gone. But I am going to need to do quite a lot of resource gathering between this episode, oops, sorry, pressing the button there, this episode and the next episode, and also some searching for the fabled mythical graphite that, you know, I hear so much about and would love to find. Just quickly eat, that'll do me, and sleep before the badness comes. Of course, once we've got a castle, we'll not be bothered about the badness. We'll just stand on the walls and laugh at it. I'm going to eat my meal. Okay, this gives us a good mix of diet there. So I'm just going to go and finish off on the back side of that wall, if you'll pardon the expression, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so there we have it. This is the basic structure of the walls and the crenellations. I will probably do something with upside down slabs, not slabs, stairs under these ones, because they're obviously not projecting the same. These are not so bad because we've got this three-dimensional element here. We've got the towers to complete. Around the back we've got the similar kind of thing, and you know, because it's things we can actually use it to climb. But on the whole, this is what we're going to be doing. Now, if I were going to look at my clock now, I have been including the resource gathering up the mountain and the building. Just for this little bit, we are looking at a ballpark figure of 3.5 hours. Now, you know, both you know and I know, if we were to do this in Minecraft, that is 15-20 minutes, maybe 45 minutes if you're particularly slow or not a, you know, a really fast builder. So yeah, we do have a significantly different effect now. Around here I'm intending to put some kind of light stone trims using again the chisel. I've already, the bismuth chisel broke on me, and we will try and do something a little more interesting with these as well. Now, whether I can do something with the corners here, I don't know. We'll have to have a look, have a decide, and see. But yeah, this is my project. So again, this I will probably duplicate over there off camera. I don't need to, and the tower there, because you've seen the tower structures. It is literally just a matter of repeating and digging some more materials, making more mortar, yada yada, and doing it the hard way. But that is pretty much the way I envisage the outside of the castle to look. Inside, I'm still working on the plans in my head, to be fair. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you've found this interesting, if not overly TFC orientated, although obviously we're having to build within the dictates of TFC. But yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.